Good morning, everyone. I just became aware in this lighting that I have like a warmer skin tone, and this shirt is a cooler skin tone, so it looks kind of like off-putting, like something just not mixing quite right. Anyway, I recently watched the movie Inception. Not saying why, but let's just say that I did. And I came on here to say that it was incredibly bad. It was really awful, and I've never heard... maybe there is somebody somewhere, but I haven't really heard anybody else talking about this. Everybody else thinks it was great. The Oscars wanted to go and nominate it for Best Picture, which just shows you, how much more refined my taste is, that, I feel the right way about these things. But, this is what watching Inception was like, and this is why it was incredibly awful. So you know how, you'll be watching a movie, and then all of a sudden the scene shifts, to something else, and you'll be like, wait a minute. Was that a flashback before, or was that how it actually is? Which one is the real-time present stuff that's happening? You know what I mean? That was what watching Inception was like, from scene to scene to scene. But this went on for over 15 minutes, and I still had no idea what was going on in the movie, what was actually happening. I had literally no idea what I was watching. It was like whiplash. It was incredibly terrible. It kept going on and on and on. And after a while, it was like, please stop. You have to resolve this. It's just really hard to watch as an audience member. That was incredibly awful. Just the stuff they were talking about, but they tried to play it off so seriously. Oh, these guys are risking their lives to steal people's dreams and whatnot. And then it's oh, what do you think about Inception? And everybody's like, oh, it can't be done. It can't be done. And the guy's like, oh, yes, I've done it before. And it's they really thought they did something. They really thought they did their big one, so to speak. I'm like, what are y'all on? And I've realized what the problem is with this movie. Inception is if a guy was writing fan fiction. Because when a woman writes fan fiction, it's all about, being with some guy that has the power to he's a really powerful man, he's a werewolf, he's a vampire, he could hurt you, oh, but you're special, he doesn't want to hurt you, one of those kind of things. For a guy, guys want to feel they can survive the apocalypse and they can do this crazy impossible thing, and everybody's like, whoa, he did that. That is what Inception is like. I feel guys want to feel they can go into other people's subconscious and steal things from their subconscious and act like they're a secret agent and whatnot. It was really incredibly awful the way they tried to play this stuff off as just serious. It was so non-serious. So Inception was incredibly not good in that way. And you could tell they really thought they did something, but they did not. They incredibly did not. And I think this was the first time that I watched a movie by Christopher Nolan, and I was like, what is this? Because, I liked Oppenheimer. I saw it 2 times in theaters, but this one was not it.